Okay, so yeah, we do everything here. This is the kitchen, kind of the hot side of the house. So all of our grain from that grain silo comes into this tube, into the grain bin. Gets mashed, and then comes into the mash tun. This is a big boiler room in here. It's our hot water tank. So we'll steep the grain in here for about an hour and a half. It then gets moved to the brew kettle where it's boiled. All of our hops and malt is then added to the beer. Then it gets pushed into the cooling tank here, which is actually 2 cylinders. You have a center cylinder and then an exterior one. And the exterior has cold water, and there's a big paddle in there and it cools it down. So from there it goes into these 2 stainless pipes. Those 2 pipes that you can see run through the pub. All of our beer runs through those 2 pipes.
So no refrigeration?
Nope.
Just
a cooling. Okay. Yep. Yeah, and we drop it down to about 60 degrees before it goes into our fermenting tanks on that other side. Awesome. Yeah, watch your head on this thing.
Yeah. Take you out.
And then, so if you come over here, watch your step too, because there's some wet spots. And there's some hose too.
Bottling machine.
So this is what we call the cellar. We can mash 30 barrels at a time. Some of these barrels, the bigger ones, are 90 barrels. So we'll do 3 mashes and then fill, an entire 90 barrel. There's about 31 gallons per barrel. So there's 90 barrels. That's a lot of beer. I see some action going on down there. We're having just some of the yeast is coming out, overflowing here. If you want to come down here, just do watch your step, okay? And then don't step on this center table. That's loose. But yeah, so what's happening here is this is Bitch Creek, and we just put it in this barrel. So for the first 2 days, you have a lot of reaction like this because what we do is we top ferment. So the yeast is oh yeah, the yeast and the sugar from the malt is reacting and creating all this gas, and so it's puking out, it's overflowing. It's alive, The yeast
that's why
it's a live culture. Yeah. So we'll hold the beer in these for 2 weeks, and that's pretty standard across the board for whatever type of beer you're brewing. Cool.
Oh yeah.
So that one's cool. That's temperature controlled. They're all temperature controlled.
How are they cooled? Just by water?
Um,
Get some kind of...
Yeah, it's done through water, but
No Freon, right?
no.
No ammonia?
Nope.
Anhydrous ammonia?
Yeah, and this is our bottling line, and the bottling line, it takes about 4 people to run the line. On a good day, if everything works well, we can put out about 10,000 bottles of beer on a good day. We stack up the glass there, it gets put on the conveyor belt, it gets turned upside down and washed and dried. Comes back around here. This is the filling machine. This was built in 1954.
Wow.
It has 24 different docking stations, or filling stations. Bottles come in here, they go around, they get capped. This is the capper. They go around here and get capped. And they come through, they get rinsed, they get dried, and this is the labeling machine. And this labeling machine is what slows our entire production down. This was built in 1934.
Looks pretty ancient.
And actually, a guy took all the parts and put it together himself. This is like one of a kind. It's supposed to be sitting next to one exactly like this, so that your production, you're actually putting out twice as many, but with 2 machines. But this is what slows us down, and it takes one person to just be watching this. All works on a cam system. So we have a bucket of glue here, and then this wheel gets glue on it. On this here, there's two rubber pads that touch this glue roll. This is where the labels are, the neck labels and the body labels. This touches the glue roll, comes up, rolls right here. This picks up a label. Label is stuck to this, comes down and is pushed onto the bottle with this here. Then it goes through those brushes, but this definitely slows our production down. We're looking for something, but it's just a matter of time.
So all the
It's
water
expensive.
that you use for the brewing part of the beer comes out of the mountain?
Yep, we're right at the
pretty cool.
source. That's why our beer tastes so good. Yeah. They get shipped, put out, now that way. Okay, good.
39.8 degrees.
Oh yeah.
The next cooler is even cooler. Alright, and this is the warehouse back here.
Oh wow.
All of our malts come from Germany. We just find that they have the best malts, and we stick with them. We like what they give us. These are all our boxes. We put all of our boxes together here. We come in on pallets, all flat. We build the boxes and then stuff them with the 6-packs. We do all that here. Then we've got our glass. That shipment just came in yesterday, glass. It'll probably be all filled within a week and a half, 2 weeks.
All those pallets right there? Wow.
Yeah, pretty awesome. And then all of our kegs come in dirty, so we clean them and fill them ourselves, just for quality control. And this is my favorite. We have just a small wooden dowel just in case anybody gets locked in there. They could break it if they had to. And we have had some lock-ins, unfortunately. But this is lots of beer, ready to be shipped out. And
How do you ship it out?
multiple distributors. Every state is different, tax laws, liquor laws. Distributor comes here, does a pickup, gets shipped out. Yep. Cool. Big refrigerator, full of beer.
Huh? Yeah, it's supposed to be covered in this.
Yeah, we like to keep our beer as cold as we can until it gets to its destination. And obviously, it's really expensive to ship in a refrigerated truck. So we don't ship in the refrigerated trucks, but our beer, because it is a craft beer and we're using top, ingredients in it, it can go from cold to warm and cold. It just needs to stay out of sunlight.
Yep.
So,
It's cool. Everything's done here.
yeah, everything is done here. It's pretty cool. Very cool.
So how many people are working?
We have, I don't know, you're looking at the time cards right there. Just one little deck of time cards and that's it. Yeah.
So maybe 20 employees.
Yeah, 20 to 30. Right now we're in peak season, so we have several seasonal